He's being a good boy too.
Jenna Hansford is 4 years old.
This one's the same colour. It's princess.
Her big sister Amelia is 6, and they just love to sing.
Can you sing with me? Say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. You are my best buddy.
Jenna is a little girl who's been through more trauma in her short life than most adults.
So you can be with me forever.
What questions does Jenna ask about what's happened?
Sometimes Jenna comes to me and says, Mum, where's my hand? Where are my fingers? We tell her she got very, very sick and she had to go to hospital.
In August 2015, meningococcal disease came in the night and very nearly took Jenna away.
Oh, Jenna, he's coming off. He's coming off. Jenna. Okay,
Jenna was immunised against meningococcal and so was her sister. But alarmingly, that wasn't enough to stop this deadly disease because, like many Australian children, she was only immunised against one strain.
Do people ask about her hands?
Yes, but I just tell them that they just got very sicky and they need to get cut off.
Yeah. Because they ask a lot, do they?
Yes. Even my friends at school, they ask me what happened. But then after, when I tell them, they know what happened.
Will you count to 3 and I'll do it on 3?
Sure, 3, go.
Ugh. Yay!
You did it.
I did it!
Jenna is a victim of the most common but lesser known strain of meningococcal, the deadly B strain. Its expensive vaccine is only available on the private market and not subsidised by the federal government. Her parents didn't even know it existed.
When Jenna was a baby, unfortunately our GP didn't even know there was a B strain vaccine at the time. So unfortunately we weren't advised about it either.
Gary Hansford, a forklift driver, and his wife Karen, a vet nurse, live with their daughters on the northern outskirts of Adelaide. Amelia was born in 2010, and 3 years later, along came Jenna.
She just looked up to her sister from the minute she could sit up. She was just constantly eyes on Amelia and watched what she was doing and had to go near her and things, so they've got a really close bond.
Life for the Hansfords was good.
We were just a normal family, you know. Then, bang, within half a day, your whole life changes.
August 2015, flu season. And wouldn't you know it, Amelia had the flu.
So when Jenna came down with a fever one night and just was really grizzly and, clingy, I just thought it was the same thing.
Like almost every Australian baby her age, Jenna had been immunised for the meningococcal C strain. They thought she was protected.
So when I was, reading about the symptoms, I was like, well, she can't have that because she's had a vaccine. So when we got up the next morning, I thought I'd better check her skin, because it was one of the things just said to check. And I lifted up a pyjama top and there was a purple rash.
Karen calmly called an ambulance.
Okay, so tell me exactly what's happened. So I woke up this morning and had a good look at her and stopped, like a purple rash over her tummy and down her legs and things. From what you've described, it sounds like we should get you help out there.
Karen didn't know it yet, but the aggressive meningococcal B strain had started to invade Jenna's bloodstream.
Reassure her that help is on the way.
Now, every second counted.
Okay, it's gotten better. No, it's gotten much worse, yeah.
So you get the call from Karen. Describe that call, Gary.
When you're at work, it's not something you actually expect. Karen was not hysterical, but it was hard to understand. All I heard was meningococcal. By the time I'd got there, she was covered from head to toe in the rash. not a white piece of skin on her. She was purple.
Deadly toxins were flowing through Jenna's blood, damaging her blood vessels and causing the telltale rash that every parent dreads. Little Jenna was in what doctors call septic shock, and her vital organs were starting to shut down. Doctors told Gary and Karen that their youngest daughter, just 2 years old, could die in the coming hours.
So they had her in induced coma. By the time we got back in to see her, she was already asleep. We didn't get to say goodbye to her. And, so that was probably the worst thing, for me and probably for Gary, was that, if she did go, I never got to say goodbye, never got to tell her how much I loved her.
Yeah. It's hard as a dad, especially when you got girls. It's supposed to be your job to look after them. But even I couldn't do nothing with this disease. Yeah.
What was happening to her body?
You can see it shutting down, couldn't you?
Because she was on so much fluids, the body swelled up.
But even that night,
Yeah.
you could see her fingers, her body was going more purple, just
Yeah.
wasting away in front of
Shriveling
our eyes.
Jenna's little body was at the mercy of a disease that doctors were trying everything to stop.
They had to try and flush the infection from her body with antibiotics and fluids. She even went on dialysis to rid all the toxins from her blood.
The intensive treatment slowly started to work. Jenna fought through, and then
Woke up, but that was probably, at that stage, the best thing that happened to us in that whole nightmare of a week at that time.
Hang on, I just hold you there for a second.
Yep.
She woke up.
Yep.
Like Gary.
Yeah.
How was that moment?
There's one I'll never forget. To, certainly know that, she was coming home one day. All that praying worked. So.
Jenna had survived, but she was still a very sick little girl and would have to suffer through more than 30 operations.
She was going through so much pain. Like, a lot of her skin had also died on her arms and legs. Before our own eyes, we could see the skin blistering, and the skin later we found was all dead, so that had to all come off, and they had to then eventually do surgery and skin grafts to replace all that skin.
This deadly bacteria smashes the walls of the blood vessels, so blood can't circulate to fingers, toes, arms and legs, and they begin to rot. In Jenna's case, surgeons had to amputate her right arm below the elbow, and then all the fingers on her left hand and toes on her right foot. One of her kneecaps was also removed, and that meant Jenna wasn't expected to be able to walk for another 12 months. But Jenna showed doctors and her family that she's a fighter. And after just 2 months, she was up, walking and laughing.
We didn't even know if she'd be able to walk, very well at all, if at all, so, yeah, it just amazed us, like.
After 6 months in hospital, Jenna was allowed to go home, and the sisters picked up where they left off.
Don't just walk around.
What do you do to be a good big sister?
To keep helping,
Keep helping? Yeah. Why is she the best?
because I love her that way.
It's a pretty good answer. And why do you love her?
Because she likes me too, she does.
She's your sister.
Yes.
I get to cuddle my little girl every day. Can't be any more grateful than that.
You went in my hair.
Jenna Hansford is now 4 years old, a survivor of a lesser-known strain of meningococcal disease and its devastating aftermath.
Ready, set, go.
Dr. James Rice is Jenna's rehab specialist. It's tough work for Jenna, and it's here that she demonstrates her biggest strength, her ability to adapt. And for someone so young, her resilience is remarkable.
Oh, fantastic.
When you first met her, tell me what you saw.
I remember standing outside the door, talking to other doctors in my team and thinking, wow, this is a really extensive injury.
Can I have a look at your arms? Can I check them?
And then walking into that room and seeing this gorgeous little girl sitting up. And it just seemed that despite everything that had happened to her, all she wanted to do was to get about playing and being a happy little girl.
Dr. Rice has never met anyone quite like Jenna.
Can you reach up to grab him? Reach right up, 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 up. That's a good girl. Very good.
I think for anyone to go through this, she only weighed 10 or 11 kilograms when this bug infected her. And I think to go through that, to have 5 months in hospital, to come out the other side and have to go through what she has gone through and what she's achieved really speaks volumes about her strength as a little girl.
Hello, Jenna. How are you today?
Jenna's next big challenge is going to school.
Good morning, Jenna. Hi, Jenna. Good girl.
And with almost every task she's given, whether it's digging in the sandpit, rolling some Play-Doh,
You gonna roll it a bit more? Keep rolling. It's the same colour as your jacket.
or painting, Jenna finds a way.
Gary, does she ever complain?
No. That's the thing I find the most amazing. She never complains, you know, and just doesn't want help either. She just wants to do it herself.
Do you want some help? Great job!
And are people always nice to Jenna?
Yes.
Good.
At school, when other people see what happened, and they say what happened, I just tell them, and then after they just give her a hug. And that's very nice, I say.
That's nice. They give her a hug.
Yes.
Do you give her a hug?
Yeah. All the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
That's good.
And I say I love her when I do that.
Jenna was hit with just one strain of meningococcal disease. There are 5: A, B, C, W, and Y. Jenna almost died from the B strain. That vaccination isn't included in the National Immunisation Program. If you want it, you have to pay for it, which can cost up to $500 per child.
You weren't told about meningococcal strain B?
No, I had no idea. Like even
Doctors didn't mention that at all?
no.
The lack of awareness of strain B, the high cost of the vaccine and its unreliable supply from overseas is putting families across Australia at risk.
Imagine having 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 children, you know. One of my good friends, he's got 5 kids, you know. It's like, oh, goodness gracious, that's a lot of money. That's it. Is he thirsty, Jen?
Yeah.
How strong is Jenna?
Strongest person. Yeah. I do all the crying for her, you know. You still wonder why, but you know, you see her every day. You know, no complaints, and just makes you stronger.
Here at Harndorf Animal Farm in the Adelaide Hills, there's nothing Jenna won't try.
Are you going to ride that, Jenna?
I got no hands.
Yeah.
But you'll be all right, though, because Bonnie only walks slowly, doesn't she? She's an old girl.
Me looking at me, I'm gonna have a ride.
Yeah, you're going to have a ride now.
Nothing
Yeah.
stops her. That's her first pony ride.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think you'll buy her a pony now?
I think I'll have to, yeah.
What about a love thing song for the guinea pig. Got that sunshine in my pocket. I think it's so in my feet. Feel the hot dog in my pocket when it drops. Ooh.
Push. Yay!